Hey there, I'm Karl. Today's Monday, and I'm here to give you the latest scoop from Laytown Tales, my fictional island. It's a place where all sorts of adventures happen, and I've got the stories from all the locals right here on the site. Every Monday, I'll be bringing you the latest reports from LT. Welcome to the Laytown Site Reports. Hello, today is the 29th of April, 2024. Now, today I'm gonna go over the new update to the site. But before I continue with the updates, I have to mention the first thing that came to mind to me today, which is this right now. Happy first birthday to the Lake Town Tales site on April 29th. It has been exactly a year since I started writing these stories. At least on the site. Obviously, I have been writing these stories before I made the site, but the site is something that really changed everything because that's when I really started writing these stories. And I have loved writing ever since I was a child. So, this this happy birthday message is something really special to me, and it can't be changed by anything or anyone. It'll always be special to me. So, to continue with the update, it is update 38. Now, this image is actually AI generated, unfortunately. Now, I didn't want it to be AI generated. I actually wanted to do it normally, but unfortunately, I literally just ran out of images that said 38. Like the last image I put here that wasn't AI, it was literally like some image of like new update or something. I don't know. Because typically I do use like an image that I have already saved to my computer, so I just use that image that has the number. Unfortunately, I literally ran out. I ran out. I don't have any images on my computer that say 38 anyway. Anyways, today we're talking about this update that happened 3 days ago. Secrets Revealed update, update 38. Now, first things first, I'm gonna talk about the stories that came out. Now, here it does say that there was one story. There was supposed to be two stories. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get it finished in time. So now that story is gonna have to come out some other time. It wasn't specifically about shower season, so it doesn't really matter when it comes out. But just know there was supposed to be three stories for shower season, but unfortunately, there just wasn't enough time to finish those. Because art takes time, and writing is an art, even if you don't really think it is. It is. Trust me. Anyway, next up, added shower season images on the shower stories page. Now, before there were no images, you couldn't scroll through these images on the other pages for this. I am probably going to update the old ones, and in the future, I will update the old ones and then add new ones to the new seasons. Here we go. Next up, happy birthday. Laytown Tales will always hold a special place in my heart. Updated the seasons image on the homepage. That is just the image down here. It used to be really bad. I can't even lie. It used to suck. I don't know what the image actually was because honestly, that just shows how bad it was. Because a good image you would remember, but I literally don't even remember what the image was before this image. So you can already tell that it was bad just because of that. So I guess that's just a better image. Come on. That image is so much better. It is AI generated. I didn't make that image, unfortunately. I just never have time to make a bunch of images for the site. Like if I actually took the time to make all the images on the site, it, I would have like 3 stories. I'm not even lying. Like I would have like no more than 5 stories on the entire website just because of that. So that's why I don't actually make the actual images myself or even take images offline off the internet or anything like yeah, no. Anyway, updated the site's favicon. You can see it up here, right there. It's favicon. It's actually literally the same image in the new updates here. This image right here is pretty much being used up there, except the one up here is actually in English and this one's in Spanish. I know, it's weird. So anyway, added an update to the Laytown characters page and the new update locations page. Now I think I forgot to add it to this page, but on the other page, the Laytown new update locations. Oh, okay, this is gonna get remodeled. Like this whole page is gonna get completely changed because this page right now, it's kind of messy, kind of all over the place. It's kind of it's just bad. Like look at this. This is just a nightmare to look at. Like the images in the background, you can barely even see them on mobile. The images aren't even really that good, honestly. So I have to remake the images in the background. Half of these don't have anything in them. Panini has nothing. So obviously things need to change. This is like really bad. And it's so bad to add stuff to this too. Like when I'm trying to add stuff to this, it's like really annoying having to like open and close these things. It's annoying having to like look through here in case I need to change anything. It's annoying. So this is getting changed by season 9, which is like in I don't even know when season 9 is. We're right now in season 6, so season 9's probably in like a couple months, I would say, like literally like the end of the year, maybe even next year, literally 2025. So removed the text that said that your story could be featured on the Apple Smile Apple Frown story. Now I don't want to talk too much about this, but just know that there was supposed to be like there is text or there was text for this specific story called Apple Smile Apple Frown. Like right under here, there was supposed to be like a message that said, "Oh, your story could be featured," except it can't be featured anymore. I disabled it. There's no way to actually do that anymore. So, fortunately, you can't do that. So that's why I removed the text. I forgot to remove it before, so I removed it now. Next up, now updates for the site will now be posted at 9:30 p.m. ET. Before it just would release literally any time of the day. Like whenever I felt like it on Friday, I would just put it out. Whenever I felt like it, literally at any time. But now I've strictly made it so that it always, or not always, but most of the time, mostly be published at that time, every other Friday. Now I have fixed a lot of titles for the stories across the site, like in alternate timeline stories. These were like all messed up. Like this used to say like just timeline, like timeline stories, and that's it. It didn't say like anything else. It just said like alternate timelines, and that's it. Though I do need to be more specific, so that's why I added this people stories to the end of it, because these are alternate timeline people stories, so they gotta be named appropriately. So most of these were like completely incorrect, wrong, just named wrong, and that's why I fixed that. And last thing, meant an incorrect color font for Laytown Tales at the top of home. Now, this is literally what changed. Up here, if you look at this, that used to be purple, which was the wrong color. It also didn't look good with like the blue like highlight that's behind this. Like you can see there's like a blue highlight behind the words. That used to look really bad. So that's why I changed it to just be like a lighter blue instead. And that's it. Arrivederci!